Welcome to the SEO.co Search Engine Optimization Podcast. Digital marketing essentials and next-level tactics. From off-site and on-site optimization to persuasive selling and everything in between. You'll learn actionable tips on what it takes to outright and outrank your competition.
Welcome back to the SEO.co podcast and part 2 of why cheap SEO isn't such a good idea. Let's talk about how to spot cheap SEO packages. Other than price, how do you identify a cheap SEO service or package? There are a few telltale signs. Outlandish promises. Any company that promises a page 1 rank on Google for specific keywords is lying through their teeth. There's absolutely no way to guarantee rankings in today's industry. There are principles that make it more likely to rank, but promises are misleading. Poor website. Would you trust an auto mechanic who drives a beater with squeaky brakes and fluids that leak all over the parking lot? Probably not. Likewise, you shouldn't trust an SEO company with a poor website that doesn't rank well. One-time projects. Does the SEO company only offer one-time projects and services? A failure to offer long-term contracts is probably a sign that they don't expect repeat business. Either that, or they have a very shallow understanding of what it takes to be successful with SEO. Industry secrets. As a rule of thumb, any SEO company that promises to have cracked the Google algorithm or discovered an industry secret is lying. They may have some good techniques, but their wording is a tad questionable. A reliable SEO knows that Google is constantly changing its system and won't be foolish enough to claim they figured it out. Relationships with Google. An SEO that claims to have worked at Google or have connections with Google is almost certainly misleading you. There are so many non-disclosure agreements surrounding Google and its employees that it's highly unlikely that you're actually getting valid insights. And if you are, ask yourself this. Do you really want to work with someone who violates agreements and breaks rules? Non-US companies. While there are some good international SEO companies, there are also hundreds of terrible ones. With so many good options to choose from in the United States, it doesn't make sense to risk hiring a firm in another country. If you notice any of these identifying factors, you're probably working with a cheap SEO service that will hurt your business over the long haul. So how much does quality SEO cost? You don't have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to get quality SEO, but you will need to fork over more than a couple $100 for a one-time service. SEO is an ongoing investment that requires precision and expertise. It's hard to put an exact figure on what quality SEO costs. That's like asking what a good personal trainer costs. You might find a good trainer for $20 an hour, or you could pay $250 an hour. There are dozens of factors in play. Having said that, anything under $1,000 per month is probably not enough to move the dial much, especially if you don't have an additional budget for content. Small and medium-sized companies can reasonably be expected to spend between $1,000 and $5,000 per month on quality SEO. Larger businesses may spend $10,000 or more per month. Again, it depends on what your needs are and what's included in the package. Effective solutions for limited budgets. Okay, so let's say you understand the need for high-quality SEO, but you don't have the room in your budget to pay for monthly services. What are some options on a limited budget? DIY. One option is to learn the ins and outs in SEO and handle it on your own. The benefits of this approach is that you get full control over everything. The obvious downside is that it commands a lot of your time and focus, which takes away from other core responsibilities. Hybrid. Perhaps you can pay for an SEO company to handle all of the technical optimization, keyword research, and link building, while you generate your own high-quality content in-house. This hybrid approach saves money on the content front, while still giving you a solid SEO backbone. Patience. It's never smart to rush into something before you can afford to make a genuine investment. Perhaps you should just pay for an SEO audit today so that you can make a few tweaks, then patiently wait 6 months, or whatever the case may be, until you can afford to hire the right company. There's no singular strategy that works for every company. It's up to you to determine what's best for your business within the limited constraints of your budget. So contact SEO.co today. At SEO.co, we don't pretend to offer cheap short-term solutions. We're committed to providing the highest quality white-hat SEO services in the industry. If you're interested in an SEO strategy that's built on original, exceptional content and that adds value to your target audience, you've come to the right place. Contact us today, and we'd be happy to walk you through some of our content, SEO, and link services. Thanks again for listening to the SEO.co podcast. We'll see you in the next episode.
Thank you for joining us on the SEO.co podcast. We appreciate your time. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe to the show and visit SEO.co for more resources based on today's topic, as well as access to more podcast episodes to help you improve your site's long-term SEO success.